coming out of physical therapy, so I'm looking a little crazy. But I was talking to a young lady today, and it was about living in her truth. She was saying, telling me something about that had happened at her workplace, and she kept saying they're not ready for my truth, or they're not ready for me. Something like that. I don't remember her exact verbiage, but the point was, who told you what somebody else is ready for? And why do you care what somebody else is ready for if you're living in your truth? You have to get to the point where you don't care what other people think of you, or think of your practices, or think of how you choose to live your life. You got one life, and it is yours and yours alone. No one else has the right to judge what it is that you choose to do, as long as you're doing it from a place of love. I told her, you never, ever, ever be ashamed of doing anything, as long as you've done it from a place of love. You weren't doing it in any malicious, with any malicious intent, or trying to hurt someone or do anything to get anything back. All she was trying to do was cleanse her workplace. So something like that. And that's, you want to be living your truth and claim that that spirit that lives in you, all of the things that you come with, and you have to be able to walk in your truth at all times and not give a damn about what anybody has to say. Nobody, at the end of the day, my question to her was, what could they do? And she was like, nothing really. I was like, so then why do you care? If there's no bad that can come of you saying, oh, I was trying to clean out the space, it was my fault, it wasn't supposed to smoke like that, or whatever it did in the office space or whatever, because after she was like not telling nobody that it was her, she felt kind of bad about it. So I was like, your spirit, that's your spirit telling you, like, F them, forget about them, it's not about them. If they asked you if you did it, first of all, I don't lie about nothing, period. If I did it, I did it. That's it. What you gonna do? At the end of the day, there's nothing that you could do. What you gonna do, be mad? Okay. You will live to see another day, angry or not. It's fine. If my spirit told me to do something to clean out of a space because it's toxic, with toxic negative energies, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm airing that bitch out all day. And when you ask me if I did it, I'm gonna tell you, yep, it was too much going on in here and I couldn't breathe. I was about to choke off of y'all negativity. So I took it upon myself to do that. My bad. It wasn't supposed to go down the way it did. I'll get a mister or something like that next time. All of that to say, I don't worry about what nobody else is thinking about what I might do or what I'm going to do if I'm doing it from a place of love. I'm doing something to try to keep a calm atmosphere for all that work in my environment. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not like you're doing something to harm somebody or anything like that. That's not what this is about. But it is about living in your truth. If you're a witch, I'm a witch 24/7. If I'm doing brujeria and that's what I'm doing, first of all, I'm doing it from a place of love, and I'm doing it from a place of light. And when I'm doing it that way, I'm doing it how it needs to be done, when it needs to be done, where it needs to be done. Handle it. At the end of the day, it ain't hurting you. Mind your business. Plenty of times there's been stuff going on that I have to cleanse, like my building. I don't care about my neighbors. They know me. They know what goes down. They know I'm cleansing. And I tell you this, the funny thing is, all of a sudden, people that you thought were a certain kind of way absolutely pull me to the side and start telling me about their mother and their grandmother and all of this other kind of stuff and their history and Santeria and all of. Right. They be hidden in plain sight. So I say all that to say, I'll never hide who I am. So don't ever hide who you are. I'm not saying flaunt it. I'm not saying tell your business. I'm not telling you to go out there and make a mockery out of what you're doing or make a spectacle out of yourself or anything of that nature. But what I'm saying is you stand firm and you walk in your truth. And when you walk in your truth, you live in your truth. And you don't, it takes away all of the false representations of us and what we are, nature workers, healers, shamans, priestesses, goddesses, nature's children, all of that. Call us what you will. I just felt the need to say that.